Welcome to another episode of Night of the Storyteller. Today I want to tell you the story behind this postcard, Deepest Heart, and even more how it saved someone's life.
The Night of the Storyteller.
Years ago, I attended a Freaks Leiter training, a leadership training for the Jesus Freaks, and during the worship time, I received the impression for this postcard. I saw the deepest heart, the part where we think it's ugly, it's shabby, slimy, dirty, where we are afraid of, where we don't want to look at, that is embarrassing for us, and we think not even God is looking at it. And this impression was like a deep cave, a dark cave where no light is coming into it. And suddenly a beam of light was coming into it and lit the bottom of the cave. And there was a rose. And that God says, I know the deepest part of your life. It's beautiful. There's life. There is this rose growing. And he says, I love you. I love even the deepest part of your heart, and you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be embarrassed by it. And I know it and I love it. So I drew this impression many times and gave it to people that I thought that would be fitting for them. And someday I realized I just have to make a postcard with it, so I don't have to draw it any time when I think people would like the impression. So years ago, I was at the Jesus Freaks Festival, the Freakstock, and I was part of the ministry team where we were praying for people. And then I saw a friend kneeling in the sand before the stage, in front of the stage, and I went to him and prayed for him. And at the end of the prayer time, I got the impression to give this postcard to him. And I saw immediately it touched him very deep, but he did not tell me why. So years later, I said I will leave the Jesus Freaks and blogged about it. And he replied to my blog and told me the story, what happened at this service at the Freakstock Festival. He said, I have depressions and I did not go to the doctor because of it. So I was thinking about doing suicide. And when you gave me this postcard, I was so touched that it gave me new hope and new life, so I didn't kill myself. And this friend of mine is still living today. So I was very touched by the original impression myself. And I very much enjoyed the story that my postcard was saving life, that God is saving lives through my postcard, through my art. So if you like the postcard, you can order it on my website along with other products of my art. And if you want to have a special picture for yourself, you can commission. Then I pray for you and then I paint with my colored pencils your personal painting for you with a word from God. So if you liked this video, you can listen to another testimony here, and if you subscribe to my channel, you won't miss any future updates. So thank you very much. See you again when it says a Night of the Storyteller. Thank you. Goodbye.